wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Giants and the Cowboys, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the New York Giants. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in Week 1.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports?
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Ryan Tannehill will be orchestrating the offense, the top 10 pick back in 2012.
Four down.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. And they'll run here with Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago. 19 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
I'm so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working. And they expect more of the same in this game, although they're preparing for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Tannehill now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
45.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want...
Touchdown, Giants! Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the open.
Green 18. Check. Watch 54. Watch twist. Mike's 5-4. Mike 26. Mike's 5-4.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers, eluding the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play here for Dallas. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he comes back with one complete. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Touchdown! A great play there. His throwing on first down is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You get the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took the shot downfield.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And now the red flag.
Way to go, guys.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. On play action, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense.
Get 300! Get 300! Tight end's right. Tight end's right. 4 down, 4 down.
Second and 5 now. Rodgers toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On second and goal, Rodgers rolling to it, and this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. These two teams all tied after one. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort. First down, it's Tannehill. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
Pass interference. Defense.
No! We gotta do our job, man!
So a costly...
There we go. Lady! Deep. There you go, Tiger. Go, deep. Put up. Go.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Back to throw, Tannehill. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the margin... Now Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll look downfield for Waller. It's caught inside the 25.
Let's go.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They try to get the big one downfield.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
26. 4 down, check. 4 down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Benson. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. On play action, Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spend a lot of extra time on game films.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Darren Waller. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving into Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Throwing Going left side, it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Hey, take 26.
Rodgers to throw once more. The quick slant caught. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Shotgun now for Rodgers. The quick slant caught. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Whip. Watch the whip. Hey, watch that.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Giants are going to take possession. Rodgers now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Rodgers now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll look downfield for Waller. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. Here's Rodgers, and it's 3rd down. Now he'll throw deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30.
Interception. Come on, guys.
That is just what...
Green 18. Check 31. Check 31. Green 18.
On play action. Now Rodgers. He's going to try and go deep again. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 13. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Now it's Rodgers. Open man here is Benson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. A 3rd quarter now. A 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
3 down.
Throwing is Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Benson. And he'll be... but not before he works it past the 50. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and it didn't do it very often.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Michael O.J. Mudia. And the Giants are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
I'm here all day. And 58 is a mic.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he's able to get it back to right around. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
26. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Benson, and he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Inside.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Space to run past the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Rodgers going to throw. Rolling to his right. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 4-touchdown pass for Aaron Rodgers. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Rodgers will throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Let's go. Ready? Tight end right. Tight end right. There you go, Tiger, Tiger, Tiger. There you go, triple left, triple left. Go, go.
On 1st down, Tannehill. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big play there on the catch and run. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
Here's a give to Gibson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Check, 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 check. Check, 45. Go. Check, 45. Go.
Here's Tannehill. His throw complete right side to the tight end, Parham.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
They'll run with Gibson. Shifts by him. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 102 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Hey, watch the lane. Hey, Mike's 42.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win.
He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Dallas Goedert.
Check, watch 54, watch. Get 300, get 300. Here we go.
Back to throw, Rodgers. Flushed out right. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Let's go.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Eluding the pressure right. Gets this to Waller. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Sliding out of the pocket. Touchdown, Cowboys! A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. Here's Tannehill. Pass complete, Goddard. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And he'll complete this to Gibson. Fighting through it, he's got space. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball, let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw pulled in by Renfro. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. On on second down. It's Gibson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it
Now
up.
the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Gibson, and the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This to potentially send us to overtime. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
Hey, you block over here. Get up.
First throw of overtime for Rodgers. And do you believe this? It's a safety, and the ball game is over. Well, we saw a close game that kept us